Hello everyone, my name is Kate Pascal. I live in Tacoma, Washington, and I currently teach at Franklin Pierce High School. I am a part-time teacher. I teach art, and my goal is to become a full-time art teacher as well as to help create and promote more art programs within our public education. I am at Grand Canyon University. This is a fully online graduate program with certification in secondary education. I'm talking to you today about dispositions. So the first one is that educators believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. I truly believe that every student has the ability to be successful. What that looks like for each student may vary, but it's my job as a teacher to make sure that they have the tools they need in order to be successful if they want to. I can give my students all the tools in the world. It's up to them to use it. I cannot do it for them. Educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of students and embrace cultural diversity of the community. My classrooms are very diverse. I have 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders in every class. It's a mixed bag. I also have a ton of special ed students as well as students with high disciplinary records. So we are a diverse group in itself, and I like to celebrate that. I think having a classroom culture of diversity that is celebrated is fun and offers students a place to explore new relationships and new ideas. So diversity is a huge part of my job. I need to make sure that students feel safe in order to get to a place where we're celebrating and exploring diversity. I do that by setting very clear boundaries and expectations on peer review, self-assessment, classroom discussions. If my classroom doesn't feel safe, then the students don't feel safe to talk, and that's not fun. Educators should promote social justice and equity, maintain appropriate standards of confidentiality, and exercise fairness in all areas, including assessments. I agree with this. I am not going to give a student a box to stand on so that he can look over the fence with the other students. I will, however, get the materials and give him the tools and show him how to build that box so that he can stand on it to look over the fence with the other students. Educators should exercise sound judgment and ethical behavior. Most definitely, we are modeling what it's like to be an adult in today's world. We need to show them that we do have values and morals, and we will uphold those. We are also hoping to have them want to become an adult in today's world that has values and morals. So it's my job to make it look good. Educators should recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. I am constantly reflecting. That is, I think, the biggest part of my job. I need to be able to step back and look at what worked, what didn't work, what I could have done differently. Every class is different. Therefore, what works for one class may not work for another. I am constantly trying new ways, and I'm very open about it with my students at times. I feel like they should know I'm learning with them. So reflection is a big part of my profession. Educators should promote and support curiosity and engage active inquiry. I love this. Students will come up to me and ask, Miss Pascal, what do you think of this piece? And my answer is always, what do you think? I want them to be able to come up with the questions. I want them to want to know more or dive deeper or explore. So I'm constantly trying to get that curiosity and the wheel of engagement going. Educators should model integrity by their words and actions. Again, that comes back to the modeling. I'm modeling what it's like to be an adult in today's world, so therefore I do need to watch what I say. I do need to uphold integrity. Educators should demonstrate professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine caring in their relationships with others while providing intellectual, emotional, and spiritual support. I love that I come here at 6:30 in the morning, and by 7:30 I have students at my door wanting to come in and draw, read, color. To me, that's success. They feel safe. They feel like they are building relationships. And that's my job, is to help them find a place in the world and to be a part of something bigger than themselves. So in order to do that, I always have to be friendly and warm and genuine. So that was kind of my mornings are always fun. Teachers understand the impact of community involvement and servant leadership as it applies to the welfare of others in the educational setting. Yeah, a big part of my job is also to engage families and be a part of the bigger community. So I am at events face painting, and I am helping clubs out. And when my students see that, then they also want to help. It's kind of like this contagious wheel. Once you start going on it, everyone wants to join and be a part of it. Educators should be committed to the profession of teaching and learning. If I'm not committed to my job and loving what I do, then I shouldn't be doing it. So I love to teach. I get really excited about helping students shape their future and find their place. We all have a place. It's not all the same. If all the Seahawks were quarterbacks, they'd be a really bad team. It takes all kinds of team players in order for that team to be successful. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day.